Hey everyone, Justin from Tall Oaks Archery here, and today I'm going to do some Broadhead reviews, just on my experience and just on stuff that I've actually shot. I'll be going over like the G5 Montec, the Crimson Croc, Magnus, new archery products, Killzone, and a Zwickey Judo field small game point. First, I will be going over the G5 Montec. This is the G5 Montec. It is completely one solid piece of cutout steel, which I really do like. No moving parts, nothing replaceable on it, so it's very, very solid. The one thing I really don't like about it, they are really hard to keep sharp. They advertise that you should get the G5 Diamond Blade Stone Sharpener with it. I did not invest in it, but with just like a normal sharpener, it's kind of hard to keep it sharp, and especially shooting into compression targets, it kind of doles out fast. With that being said, I still like it. It does have this big solid piece right at the tip here. Great for penetration and getting into tougher game. I have harvested it was about 150-pound sow down in Texas with one of these, and it blew right through her, completely smashed through a shoulder blade, so no complaints there. So my only one complaint is that it is hard to keep sharp, but overall it is a very good broadhead. It's 125 grains. Not sure if they've gone down to 100 grain, which would be nice, but if you're looking for a fixed blade broadhead, keep these in consideration. Like I said, they are hard to keep sharp, but they are very, very well built broadhead. So now I'm going to go on to the Magnus Stinger. They do make a couple other options with this one. This is just my 2-blade. They do make some with a 4-blade. It has a little bleeder edge right here in the middle. So that's always nice. It creates a little bit more cutting with the 4-blade than the 2-blade. But I just opted to go with the 2-blade. Without a doubt, the sharpest broadhead that I have ever used straight out of the box. It does have the serrated, or not serrated, cutting edges on the backs here, so that way if you do not get a complete pass through in there, it does stay inside the animal. Every time that moves, this broadhead's just going back and forth, and it's cutting on every single step of that animal, which I am a big fan of. I haven't actually killed anything with this here. Have shot at a few, gave them a couple haircuts, but that is about it. I'm not sure if you can go ahead and add on the bleeder veins to the normal stingers. The bleeder veins are actually the buzz cuts, but the blade is actually one solid piece, which I really do like. You got a decent cutting diameter, but without a doubt the sharpest that I have used straight out of the box. Accuracy wise, they are pretty good. Haven't really had any problems with how they fly with my setup and my bow and arrows. So very, very good. Always have been a big fan of Magnus. They make high quality stuff. So with that being said, this is another one if you are looking to get into different fixed blades. this would be a good option for you. So keep that one in consideration. So I really do like this one. Next, I'm going to go over Mid-Atlantic Crimson Croc broadheads. This is kind of like the brother blade to the Crimson Talon. I wanted something a little bit bigger than Crimson Talons, so I ended up finding these on their website. I never found these in the store. But these are probably one of the most accurate fixed blades that I've ever shot. I have replaced my fair share of vanes on my arrows just because how tightly these shoot. As you can see, the curved edges at the back of the blade there really do help with creating a lot of twist, and the bleeders here do create a lot of twist as well. So these actually do make your arrow spin at a faster rate, causing better accuracy. I have read a whole bunch of reviews on these. Some people really liked them. Some people hate them. Their penetrating power, especially if you hit like shoulder blade, a couple people have had them just collapse. So I haven't actually shot anything with these yet. As far as accuracy wise, love them. Penetrating wise, people have had some problems with the whole blade completely collapsing. They do have the serrated edges there, which are very nice. Creates a little bit more surface area for cutting, and they are pretty sharp. I've only had to have to sharpen these a couple times, and they do stay fairly sharp. So biggest upside of these are accuracy. Downside is people have had problems with them not being very solid. I'm sure if you do get in between the rib cages, they will do fine. But if you do happen to hit solid bone, they might fail in some people's opinions, but I have not come across that yet. So with that being said, they do make this in 125 and 100 grain. I opted for the 125. So might not be the broadhead for you. I just happened to buy them because I like the way they looked, how they're bigger than the Crimson Talons. So yeah, nice little broadheads. Next, I will be going over the new Archery Products Killzone 100 grain, which is an expandable broadhead. And the one thing I can say about this broadhead is, damn, these things are deadly. I harvested my deer this year on October 20th with one of these. Actually, it was this one specifically, and this thing is still deadly sharp. My insert actually came out of my arrow and stayed inside, and I actually did find it, which I'm very happy about because I don't want to lose any of these. You do have this cutting edge right here, right on the tip, and you got the two blades that come out the side. They are expandable, which I was a little bit iffy about. I usually don't like things that move, but on contact they pop out and create this 2-inch cutting diameter, which is huge. And I had a great blood trail right off the bat. He was just oozing blood. So they do stay tucked in during flight, which I do like. They do give you a practice head whenever you do buy a pack, and just based on how that practice head flew and how accurate it was, I decided to go with these this year, and it's great. So whenever you do hit the animal, animal, it'll cut in right through here, hit the outside of the skin, keep going, keep going, keep going. I just don't want to cut myself right now. Keep going. Once it reaches right about there, it pops open and just shoots back, creating this huge entrance wound. I'll post a picture here in a second of that. These are 100 grain, so I put these on a little bit heavier arrows, not on my lighter ones. I'm thinking I'm shooting about 10 grains per inch on my Carbon Expresses. So, very deadly, which I do love. As far as that, I think I'll be hunting with these from now on. I might use some of my fixed blades, especially like the Montecs, if I were to hunt hog again, or something with a little thicker skin or heavier bone mass, just for that heavy kinetic energy to get in there and cut. With these, for a deer, outstanding. Maybe try them on an elk, but anything a little bit bigger, I'd probably go with the fixed blade, especially a heavier one, just to have that kinetic energy, and you don't have the moving parts. So these are great deer heads, and like I said, I'll post a picture if I haven't already. Next, I'm gonna go over some small, or just one small game. I got the Zwickey Judo 125 grain right here. Absolutely love this thing for doing some squirrel or other small game like rabbit. Very deadly. You won't lose any arrows with these. These are designed to, if you miss, they got these protruding springs out here, so it will catch on the ground and it will actually just flip your arrow. So you don't get any ground penetration. It will hit the ground, flip your arrow, and your arrow will just kind of flop around. So these are very nice. The only downside about these, they don't seem to fit in every insert. I don't know what kind of thread they're using, if they're using wide or a different threading than most, so sometimes they do get cross-threaded into your inserts, and I did have that happen once, and I had to cut my insert off of it. So I have plenty of inserts, so I wasn't too bummed about that. But great field point, especially for a small game. It does have the smaller edge, so you're getting a lot of pressure hitting that animal, so you're putting all of that weight behind you into the small little point here. So that's one thing I really do like about these. So if you're going for small game, squirrels, rabbits, some other stuff in your area that you can actually take. I know some people who have taken these to a chipmunk and completely destroyed it. So very good small game heads. That's all I have on me right now. I am going to be purchasing some other broadheads at work. Not sure, I haven't really heard much about the types that we just got in, so I'm gonna try to get those and review them. They do have the O-rings, which I am a little bit iffy about, so hopefully I'll be getting some of those, maybe make a giveaway on my Twitter account. If you do not follow me already on Twitter, just Tall Oaks Archery on Twitter. I think that's just my handle. So I'm just starting. Hopefully have some video of some hunting coming up soon. I have just purchased an actual camera, so I'll be doing a lot of self hunts I just have to get some tree mounts. And here soon I'll be doing some more giveaways. Recently, I have 50 followers. I did a giveaway of a bow sling, and a young man over in Illinois, he won that. Haven't really heard much from him. I know he installed it, but I'll show you a couple of my custom bow slings that I've made so far. Right now for Riley, who is also a member here at Tall Oaks Archery, this is the one I made for her. Just a basic 3-string weave here for the main band, and then I got a black and purple copal weave going around for her, and that's how I mostly do them. I used to do a 4 brand weave, but that one takes a lot of time and a lot of, dropped a camera there, and a lot of material to actually make those. Here I have my black and silver. Move that so you guys can actually see that. There's an orange and green right there, and I do have a purple and green right there. So as you can see, very versatile. I do have many other different colors coming up. I do have some browns, more blacks, oranges, like I said, silvers, and one that I've also made. On my bow right now, I made the brown and green, and I really do enjoy that color. So, probably won't be doing any blues. I did just post an article on Deer Sight, and they can actually see into the ultraviolet spectrum, which enhances the blues tenfold. Pretty much makes it a fluorescent blue that they can see. So that's why you don't want to wear any blue jeans out in the woods. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. If you have any questions on any of these broadheads, or like to get to know Riley or myself, go ahead and post some questions in the comments, and I'll try to get those answered in another video. Coming up, I'll probably do some what I carry in my field packs, and a little bit more information about Tall Oaks Archery. We're just getting started out. Hopefully, and this is a big hopefully, like to get picked up by somebody. Big fan of Bear Archery, Hoyt Archery, Elite Archery, Bowtech, Mossy Oak Archery, but that doesn't mean we won't consider offers from other people. Hopefully here, once we start videoing, making some webisodes, we'll get a little bit noticed. So, big if, but that's what we're aiming for. So I'd like to thank you for watching my review of these broadheads and small game points, and taking interest to our some of these products that we're making. So thank you once again, and hopefully you stay tuned for the next webisode / review, and follow us on Twitter. We post a lot of cool stuff, and we'll be having giveaways every now and then. So thank you once again, and have a good day.